Okay, good morning and welcome back everyone. We're going to start with practicing our three-way lunge. The very first part of this movement is forward lunging. So pick a leg, any leg. I'm going to start on my right leg. And I want you just to take a big monster step forward, landing on the heel and only coming down a very little bit. I'm only going to bend into my knee this much. I'm going to push off my heel and bring my feet back together. Let's repeat. Forward with the right leg, push back, okay? So whenever we forward lunge, you do not have to drop deeply into it. You almost feel like you're falling forward, 5, and you're catching yourself, but that you really feel the heel is hitting first. 6, notice when you land 2, are you stable? And if you need a chair or you want to hold on to something, 7, you go ahead and do this. So as I'm stepping forward, I feel that glute fire every time. And 10, okay, let's do the other leg here. Forward lunge, you're falling, you catch yourself, you feel your glute, you push back off that heel. Where does your knee land? It should not be over your toe. Pause just for a second. Heel, push off heel. Good, about halfway there. Keep going. Good. Do you feel your glute contract? Good. So when we are doing this in our circuit, you do not have to go deeper than this. This can be this could be enough. All right, now let's take that first leg, let's travel it to the side into side lunge. Always noting the leg I'm strengthening, bending, the other one is getting this big stretch in the inner thigh. So we'll repeat, you don't have to come too low. You should feel a loaded leg and a stretching inner thigh. Okay, you can push your bum way, way back. Note your knee is not over your toe. The heel is heavy. We're going to do 10. And then we're going to switch sides. Let's go one more time out to the side and back. Okay, let's try that on the other leg. Take the step, take your time, push your bum back, step together. Okay? If the hips feel super tight with these and you're only stepping out a little bit, it still works. You can still have a straight leg and a bent leg. Okay, so just keep perfecting this position and take your time with it. We're holding at the bottom just for that second and you're taking note of your heavy heel and your positioning. I think that was 10, sorry, I'm talking a lot. Back together. Okay, now let's try that backward direction. So I'm going to take my my right leg, I'm going to travel it backwards. I'm no longer loading my traveling leg. The weight is on the forward leg in a back lunge. Okay? So when we travel in our 3 directions with this exercise, when we step back, we're not loading that traveling leg. The weight is on the forward leg. Okay, do this one nice and slow, landing on the ball of the back foot. We'll go 5 more here, staying heavy through the front heel, on the ball of the back foot, using a chair if you need to for balance, locking your gaze. And again, you don't have to come too deep, and we'll switch sets. Oh. Been doing a lot of these CrossFit classes these days. And their rule with a back lunge is that back knee has to touch the mat or they don't count your rep. We're not doing that in this class. That range of motion is totally up to your body and your knees. And you're still getting great work in that partial range. We'll go one more. Awesome. Okay. That's our warm up for the lower body. Interlace the fingers, push your palms. Take your big inhale, reach up, and then exhale, bring your hands down. Let's go 5 of these. Big reach, exhale down. Big inhale, exhale down. 2 more. Up and down. Good. And this time as you bring it up, hold it up here, lean to one side, push your hip out, soften your knees. Feel this into the side of your body. And then inhale tall and exhale to the other side. Same thing. Pushing out the hip, moving a little bit here. Can you look up? Awesome. Okay, let's bring the fists together on the lower back, opening up across your chest. Feet are about hip width. Big inhale, and as you exhale, hinge with a long spine. So let's practice hinging without hunching the back. Look forward and come up. You should feel your hamstrings get a little stretch here, maybe across the chest and the shoulders. Come on up. We'll just do 5. Coming forward, slowly, and up. And 2 more. Beautiful, chest out. Awesome. Okay, shake that out a little bit. Let's begin our first exercise, which is our 3-way lunge. I'm gonna load this up and I'm gonna go medium weight. So I'm not holding my heavies. I'm not holding my lights. I'm holding for me, which feels like about a medium weight here. We're gonna move, let's move our right leg first. It's gonna move in the 3 directions, okay? So this right leg is going to go forward into forward lunge. You decide your range of motion. Push off your right heel back. Right leg goes out to the side, load it up, sink into it, push back. Now your right leg travels backwards, but it's your front leg that's loaded. That's 1 round. We're going to go 5 rounds. So same leg travels forward, right leg travels out to the side, and the right leg travels back, the front leg is loaded. 2, same leg. Forward, side, back. For 3, forward, side, and back. For 4, forward, side, and back. That's 5 rounds traveling with our right leg. Good, give everyone a moment. Let's move the left leg. So pick it up, step it forward, sink in. Left leg to the side. Good, left leg behind you, keep your front leg loaded. Round 1. Forward, side, and back. If I'm going a little fast for you, I don't want you to feel rushed. I want you to take your time, okay? And if I'm done 5 and you've only done 4, that's okay. 3 rounds there. Let's go 2 more. Side and back. Round 4. 1 more time to the front, to the side, and to the back. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to maintain this weight for the next exercise. I'm going to keep my mediums. We're moving into a back exercise, and we have 3 different grips. So begin with knuckles forward. Give me 5 reps. Hinge at the hips. This is for your back, medium weight. Knuckles are forward. Pull your elbows out to the side. Stick your chest out more. 1. Good. Feel a crack in your back. 2. Okay, we got a high row happening. 3, stick that chest out, bend the knees. 4, 1 more like this. 5, switch your grip to neutral. So now the thumb is forward, the elbows stay tight to the body. Looks like this. 1, we'll go 5 of these. 2, 3, feel your shoulder blades pull together. 4, and 5. And then switch your grip to bicep grip. So my wrists are forward and pull those elbows back. 1, go, we'll do 5. 2, you got it. Stick your chest out. Look a little bit forward. 4, oh, actually I was 3. It's 4. Oh, my counting is so good. And that's 15. Okay. We We can drop those now. Give your hands a little bit of a shake. We're gonna go back to a leg exercise. We have close stance squats with light shoulders. So hold a light weight for this. And I would even play with very light because we're gonna try a little bit of rotator cuff. And so if you know that that's a sensitive spot in your body, you won't push your range of motion with it and you'll start super light. Feet together, feet touching. We come down into our squat and our first move is gonna go front arm raise. Beauty, and then stand up. Repeat this for me. Let's do 8. Oh, I did? So start with a front arm raise with close stance squat. Yeah, so come on down. Come on up with the arms. You got it. So we have a squat that's being held as those arms come up. Good. We're about 4 reps here. We're gonna do 8 like this. 5. You got it. Sink down, hold, lift the arms. 6. Good. Sink down, hold. 7. Everybody looks great. Go one more just like this, and then we're gonna change shoulder position. Okay, we're gonna do 8 more. Have your arms bent at 90-degree angles. Come on down. Bring it into lateral. See about rotation. Rotate. Drop. Stand up. Okay, we'll do 8 like this. Rotate. Undo it. Undo it. 2. Come on down as low as you can. I know it's hard to go low and work these shoulders. 3. Sink. Our feet are together. Our knees are together. 4. Come down and come up with these arms. 5. Up and up. 6. Last 2. Breathe. 7. One more. Elbows and the hands follow down and down for 8. Should have a good squeeze in your thighs with that. Okay, we'll put that down. Shoulders are all worked. And we're gonna come to our chair now for some V-sitting and some optional tricep dips. So grab your chair. Hopefully it's a good sturdy chair. And come to sit right on the edge of it with your hands back. So you know that when we do an in and out in a V-sit, you always have the choice to do one leg. If you're okay to do both, we'll do both. We got 20 reps. If you're doing one leg, switch at 10, okay? Let's sit up tall. Feel like your abs are drawn in, and then pull your thighs in, nice and snappy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your chest towards your thighs. 7, 8, 9, 10 more, or switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use the abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Next exercise is the dip. I like my hands at the edge of the chair here, thumbs forward. The action can be very, very small. It's happening at the elbow. If this bothers your wrists or your shoulders, grab your dumbbells and do kickbacks instead. Okay, the upper arm doesn't move, just the forearm does. So I want you to choose, and when you're ready, let's begin. Think about getting in, this is hard, so maybe 8 to 12 reps, maybe somewhere in that zone is appropriate for you. Keep your chest up. I'm gonna come check out the screen. I want you to count your own reps, listen to your body. Good. Chest is up, elbows are tight, everybody looks fantastic. Good, good, good. And once you've hit your final, take a moment and give, especially if you did the dip, give your wrist that stretch after. Just taking it in the opposite. Such a great stretch to stay flexible in. This one here. Okay, nice job everyone. I had some kickbackers, but lots of dips as well. So we're gonna do a sumo deadlift with a bicep curl, and then we're gonna repeat our circuit. So we have one more exercise to complete this big circuit, and it's a deadlift with a bicep curl. I'm gonna pick up my heavies here. I know my biceps can curl a lot of weight, and I know deadlifts are super, super strong movement. So we set ourselves up a little bit wide, a little bit wider than shoulder width. This is also called the hip hinge. So take a look at the movement first. I soften my knees and then I stick my bum back like I'm gonna touch the wall behind me with my butt. Get a hamstring stretch, come up, and then curl into your biceps. Bring it down and repeat the hinge. All right, let's do 12. 1. Push those hips back, look forward. And whatever you do, 2, don't hunch, don't round the back. If you have a mirror, 3, it can be helpful just to check out the form. 4, okay, hips back, stretching legs. 5, good strong curl at the top, biceps are strong. 6, good. Don't come up too high with the curl. 7. Stop the curl about there. 8. 9, good. And all the way down. Make sure you stand all the way up at the top. 10. Really squeezing the glutes. Let's go 2 more of these. 11. And 12. Okay, nice job. Let's repeat from the top. We have a 3-way lunge. If it felt really good, that lunge, maybe your range of motion's bigger this round. If you are unstable, the lunge sure, keep your range small. Let's take this right leg and let's travel with it. It's gonna go forward, sink in, drive off the heel. The right leg goes out to the side, push back, and the right leg travels backwards, loading up this left leg. Round 1. Forward with the right, side with the right, back with the right. Round 2. Forward, good. Side, and back for 3. Good. You can tell everyone has their own range of motion here, which is perfect. And back for 4. One more round. Forward, side, and back for 5. Okay, your left leg. Reset these shoulders, chin is in. Left leg goes forward. How low are you gonna go? Push back to the side. Push back. Behind you, loading up your right leg here. 1 round. Forward. I don't go too low on a forward lunge. It doesn't feel good. And back. 2. For my knees anyways, they want to go about right there. Behind you. For 3. Good. 2 more. Wobbly. Behind. For 4. And last round. Last round of this guy. And 5 rounds each side. I'm actually going to put my medium weight down because I want to go heavier on my second back set. So if you felt like you could lift heavier for the back rows, by all means, grab heavier weights. We have 3 grips, 5 reps in each position. Begin with your high row or knuckles forward position. Bend the knees, stick your bum back, long spine. Elbows are out to the side of the body. Feel a crack in the upper back. 2, you should also really feel the back of your shoulder. 3, that rear delt, which is a weak spot. 1 more. 5, okay, neutral position, thumbs are forward, elbows go tight, stick out that chest. 1. Can you hold a pencil between your shoulder blades? 2. Do you feel the crack on the back. 3, 4, ask yourself that every time you work your back. 5, okay, flip the grip, underhanded bicep position, elbows stay tight. 1, you might feel this a little bit lower down the back. 2, almost feel it under the blades. 3, more in the lat. 4, and 5, return. Okay, that's 15 back rows with 3 different grips, 3 different positions. Shake that out. We have our close stance squat with our light shoulder exercises. I want to, only if you have it nearby, add some inner thigh focus in our close stance squat. But if you don't have it, it's no big deal. Just keep your feet together, keep your knees together. This just gives us something else to contract in case you were feeling like you weren't contracting enough muscles. Here we go. All right, my feet are together. Block is being totally squeezed. Light weights. Come down, hold the squat, go front arm. Bring the arms down, stand up. Okay, breathe. And 2. We hit 8 here. Front arm raise, lower the arms, stand up. Breathe. 4. And down. And 5. Every time these arms come up, can you feel the front of the shoulder contract? And 6. And 7. Okay, there's 8. Switch positions. Let's hit up 90-degree angle arms at the sides. Sink, go lateral raise, play with rotation, whatever it is. Don't force it. Bring it down, stand. Come on down. Laterals, rotations. 2. Lateral, up. That's a tricky one. Bringing it up. 3. Here to here. Good. 4. Should be feeling the thighs. If you're squeezing a block, don't let up. 5. 6, last 2. Sink, hold, arms, 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 arms. 7. And 8. Nice quad burn. Okay. V-sit for core. This works your lower back and your stomach muscles into tricep kickbacks or tricep dips. Let's do 20. Choose one leg at a time. This works. Or 2 legs nice and snappy. Hold the chair, bum on the edge, lift the chest. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex your abs. 7. Don't make it be all hip flexor. 9. Feel your tummy working. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. If you're doing your tricep kickback, the very first position you hit is lean over. Then it's take your shoulder blades on your back, hold that, and then just move the lower arm. Okay, if you're dipping, set your hands up, fingers forward or at the side of the chair. Keep your spine close to the edge of your chair. So you're skimming your back along the edge of the chair. You're bending the elbow and then you're trying to lock the arm. And even if it's a really small bend, it counts. You feel that tricep. I'm at 5. This is hard. Do anywhere from the 8 to 12 rep range. And if you get to 12 and it's not hard for you, keep going. Do 15. I'm just waiting for everyone else to be done. Okay. Looks like we're all wrapping it up there. Shake it out. Give it a little shake, shake. And then let's go to the deadlift with the bicep. So again, if you feel like you went light on the first round, go a little heavier. We're setting our deadlift up in a wide stance, so you'll feel more inner thigh with this. Okay, softness in the knees. Then the bum pushes back and you only hinge down as far as you can. If you feel your back rounding, you've gone down too far. Okay, squeeze your biceps at the top. We will hit 12. 2. Lots to think about here. As you stand, feel your glutes and then add your biceps. 3. Good. 4. If you have a ton of flexibility, maybe you drop down more. 5. But you need to know that you're not hunching. 6. Your hips are pushed back. 7. Good. You guys look great. 8. Snap. Snap, crackle, pop. 9. 10. Let's go 2 more of these. Nice big stretch. Good. And 12. Okay. Holy circuit. We did it. We got everything in there. The only thing we haven't really targeted is lower back and chest. So we're going to hit the mat now. And if you have those bands, bring a band with you. I am going to use the light one. Okay. So here is how we're going to use it. We're going to put it around the wrists for our push-ups. And we get into a tabletop, and then I take my hands right to the edge of my yoga mat. Right to the edge is perfect. Creates a little bit of tension, and I feel that the back of my shoulder is what's lighting up when I do this. Now, we do a push-up, whatever your range of motion is, and then when you come up, lift one arm and really take it out to the side. That's where you really feel the back of the shoulder. And then you do the push-up. You take the other arm out to the side. Okay? I want 10 to 12 of these. Alternating your lifting arm. Your range of motion for your push-up is totally up to you. It can be full range or half. I'm at 6 reps here. I want you to keep going. I'm going to just check form. And instead of thinking about pulling the elbow back, yeah, it's out to the side. The arm's opening out to the side. It's almost like you're doing a fly. Nice. Good. Head up, Marilu. Head up. Yes, as you come down, look forward. Remember not to look at the ground. Take a child's pose after. That's perfect, Peggy. As soon as you've hit your 12, take a child's pose. Awesome. Yeah, Karen, you're just lifting up the arm without the band, and that's perfect too. I should have said that. If you don't have a band, either just do the push-up or add the arm raise as well. Okay, now we are going to try to get 2 sets of everything before I run out of time here. Anna, you're new today, but we go right to the end of the Zoom call, which is a 40-minute call, and the camera just dies out at 40 minutes, so it's a bit rude. I feel a little bit rude when it happens, but we just try to sneak in every last little bit of exercise that we can here. So let's get this band around the ankles. And we're in tabletop position, and we're going to work our lateral hip raise. And if you don't have a band, you're still going to feel these hips without it. So I'm going to begin by bringing my left leg out to the side. It's very important that the leg on the ground, my right leg, is pushed down and anchoring me to the floor. Repeat this leg lifting. So I'm repeating my left leg. I want you to do 15. And you're trying to have your knee right beside your hip. That's our goal here, to get it up that high. 6, 7, good. The foot that's on the floor is not moving. It kind of wants to get pulled around. Don't let it. You can go 5 more. Keep your abs tight. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, take a moment. If you can sit on your shins, sit on your shins. If that hurts your knees, just stay kneeling for a moment. If you can be up and down just a few times to work the stretching through the knees and the thighs, then try that just a little bit. And then we're going to do the other side, but I like to take a little bit of a rest between sides. So we get back in tabletop. For me, it's going to be my right leg coming out to the side now. Let's begin. Let's do 15. And the band just makes this a little bit more intense. It's already a tough movement to begin with. 3. Anchor that foot on the floor. Push it down. 5. Abs in tight. 6. And it's good to look every now and again and just really see, where is that leg? 8. Is it where you think it is? Can it get up any higher? 10. 5 more. 11. Come down slow, don't drop down. Okay, lowering down with the control. Oh, I talked and lost count. I think 1 more. Okay, very good. Wowzers, holy hips. Now, I'm taking this off. You can see, I don't know for you, but for me, I don't need any more than a light band for these 2 exercises. They're really intense. So as you set up for your second round of push-up, if you do not have your band, this is awesome. This is great without it. And if you've got it, it's more in the shoulders. Hands right to the edge, so create tension with the band. We're never without tension on the band. More tension here, but still tension when both hands are on the mat. 10 to 12, everyone. Look forward on your push-up, right? Keep going. Exhale. I'm at 6, you keep counting if you're following on the camera. Keep going here. Oh yeah, you guys look great. What a great exercise. Love it. And then, we might just run out of our time today during our tabletop hip. And if we do, you know you're gonna take some time and stretch. And I would take time to do, you know, our figure 4 stretches, definitely some of these, okay? Whether you do figure 4 lying on your back, sitting in a chair, it's up to you, but definitely follow this workout with figure 4 hip stretch. Let's begin. Side leg lifts in tabletop, banded ankle if you have it. 5, 6, good. 7, oh wow, we still got, Bruce, you're still doing push-ups. What number are you at? 10, 11. You take your time there. You can do the hips when you're done. Okay, that was 15 on my left leg. I'm going to take a moment in between, sitting in the heroes. You can reach the arms over the head. You could stay kneeling. Just give yourself a moment, let the hips relax, and then we'll get to the second side. Okay, reset table, pull in abs. I'm bringing my right leg out to the side and back down. Let's count 15 here. Check it out in space. Where is it? Once you're lined up, keep going. Come down with control. 8, 9, good. 10, looking good, everyone. 12. 13, 14, and 15. Okay, that was awesome. Very, very good. Let's let this go and let's get into a figure 4 to finish up. But we have definitely worked every muscle in the body today. And if you feel sore tomorrow, go for a walk, do some stretches, have a hot bath. All right, so figure 4 lying on the back. I'm gonna cross my right ankle over my left knee. You might stay here. This might be enough of a stretch, just pushing this right knee away from you. Keep your ankle flexed. Or maybe you're gonna hold behind the back leg. Totally up to you, but just close the eyes here and breathe. Relax, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. That was awesome. Good to be back. We'll take a few exhales. So as you breathe in, fill your lungs big. And then as you exhale, lift your head up and squeeze yourself towards your right ankle. We'll do that again. Inhale, put the head down. And then exhale, squeeze the body in. Okay, and then let's switch sides. Crossing the other ankle. Take a moment here with the back leg on the ground, back foot on the ground. Push the knee away, maybe rock. See how that hip feels. If it feels like you need more of a stretch, we'll go ahead, we'll hold behind the back of the leg. And again, your head is down, your chin is tucked in. Close the eyes, take a big breath here. Keeping the ankles strongly flexed. Okay. And then let's do a few inhales and exhales. So fill the lungs big. And as you exhale, lift your head. Squeeze in. Inhale, head down. And exhale, lifting up. Okay, awesome. So let's rock and roll the length of the spine if you feel okay to do that. And if not, roll onto your side and sit up carefully. If you're okay to rock a little bit, we'll do that up and down. And then sitting up, landing on those sitting bones, reach the arms. If it feels like you can take a forward fold with a long spine, go ahead and add that. And we're gonna come up. And if you wanna come up through downward dog or kneeling, you do that. If you're okay to come up through low squat, then let's bring the feet in nice and wide and move into the low squat position. Okay, that human resting position. And take a breath here, see how it feels. And then we'll put the hands on the floor, really get the weight into the arms, into the hands, and then push your hips up, push up. So you're in that forward fold. We'll pull the stomach muscles in and just roll yourself up, nice and slow, nice and easy. And then once you're up, interlace the fingers behind the back, pull the shoulder heads back, and get that chest stretch. Lift your chin, take your head to one side. And slowly bring your head to the other side. And give yourself a hand. Nice job, everyone. Have a great day.